Okay, so we'll teach the kick in a few different layers. So the first one, make your feet shoulder width. We'll do just the arms, so very casually, very easily. So it's like when we get to finish the form, we have this position. So your hands like you're holding a star that way, so a little bit apart, like there's a big ball up here, you're holding the ball. Your arms are in front of you, about your forehead height here. So we start there first. And your arms are making a circle, like you're running your hands around a sphere here. So I'm opening, leading with the little finger. The arms like they're gathering, and we'll do the left hand, the left arm on the outside, and it scoops up. So we cross arms here. So I'm about a fist or so from my chest here. So it comes up, across. Then from here, the arms, the hands start turning, moving with the motion, and when the arms start opening out and up, and then they settle, sink. So there's a little bit of a rise and drop here with this motion here. Up, out, and drop, and I sit the wrist at the end. So I'm not finished like this, so I sit the wrist. The wrist, again, like I'm holding a ball in my hand, like all the Tai Chi we've done so far, like you're holding spheres in your hands. Palm not flat, so it's a little bit turned in. So I have my hands in front of me. It's like I'm holding a ball here. I've just got the arms out, about 45 degrees, that's where we finish. So 45 degrees going out this direction. And we finish with the fingers, your shoulder height. So that's the parameters we're moving in. Okay, so let's start again. So your hands out in front of you, about your forehead height, shoulders dropped. And you're running around the ball. So your little finger scooping, sense of gathering here. So just below your sort of the waist height, the arms are gathering here. Then they start to rise up as they cross. So about roughly your chest height. Then the arms continue to move up but out, turning the wrists. And then there's this little bit of a sink, so the arms drop, fingers as high as your shoulder. And we're 45 degrees. We'll do again. So the arms are opening, scooping about your bottom of your belly, your waist, your waist height, yeah, belt height. Cross, open, up, out, and down, and the hands turning with that. So what I mean by the hands turning with it, as I'm opening my arms out, the hands start turning already, as opposed to the arms moving, and right at the end there's this sudden turn here. So we don't want that. It's just that there's a slow turn as we move. So your hand turn, the wrist turn, moves with the entire body as well. So we'll be combining this with the waist as well. So from the side, so I'm scooping belt height with the lowness here, scooping up, that's across, then I'm pushing out, up, and then settling down there. So my arm's just off lock, just like Tai Chi. All of Tai Chi movements, 70% extension, that's 100%. That's not enough. Here I feel a bit of a stretch, particularly in my fingers, so it's nerve tension, that's what I'm feeling here. So from the side again. Go again, and I'm not going to talk. So as I do this, as I come up, I feel this bit of a stretch between my shoulder blades. So the same as when we do the push with this motion here, as I push forward, I feel a bit of a stretch go through my back. To make it obvious, is like my spine moves that way while my hands go this way. So there's that motion, so I feel a bit of a stretch. So when I come up to this position here, I feel the same kind of feeling, maybe not quite as strong, but I feel that connection in with my, between my shoulder blades, my back. Then I'm keeping that connection there. So the serratus is involved the whole time. Again. So I feel that engagement just here, pushing out, up, And how high we go up here, about the eye height, it's the highest we go. So eye height down to shoulder height. I'll go the other way, but I'm going to put the other arm in the front. So this is like you're doing the other leg kick. So everything's actually the same. Rolling around the ball, fingers following the ball. This time the right hand on the outside, coming up, feeling the engagement of the back, rising up about eye height, and then dropping down. 45 degrees, arms just off lock. 2 more times. And in Tai Chi, the application for this is you're grabbing someone's arm, grabbing their arm or fending off with the arm, or this one chops that way, or you're grabbing both arms and kicking. That's the main applications. Can be for chopping in different directions too, using lots of different ways, but the main thing there's this opposite force.